Oh, I did. Okay, welcome in everybody. Welcome. This is going to be not too long of a video because today, actually, let me start the thing all over again. Let me start again. All right. Hello, Knockouts. Tonya TKO here. And today we are doing something really special. I am in the process of developing an app or having an app developed for us. And give me a second. I'm putting some vitamin E oil on the burn I got today because I was over there calling myself making some quesadillas and I burnt myself. So I got to make sure that, hey, welcome, Elle. You're the first person here. I don't expect that this is going to be a big broadcast because I am just coming in to let you all know that there is a survey available. So, Elle, I know you took the survey. You were the first person to take it. Hey, Jessica. I'm going to as soon as more people come in, I'm going to put the link inside of the chat so that you all can have the link. So, for those of you who don't know, I am in the process of developing an app. And the app, you see how there's comments on the screens there, and there's the Cash App there. And so I'm developing an app to keep all of this stuff in-house. Because one of the things that I noticed is that trolls, you know what? As a matter of fact, let me put this up on the page, on the screen. All right. So far, 16 people have taken the app, and these are some of the designs right here. So basically you come in and you answer a few questions, and then these are some of the designs. Hey Hannah, did you take the survey yet? The link is in the description. So right now we have the text notification squad and we have a group behind the scenes. And so there are three different reasons why I made the app. The group behind the scenes, the comments on the screen, the apples, so the community, the comments, and the apples. So last year we had a scare because Cash App had pushed me out and I had to appeal and all this other stuff, right? And I don't really even promote the Cash App very much. Other people are doing super chats, etc. So it's just a lot easier for people to just press the super chats through. But I told you I'm not about that super chat business because YouTube takes 45% of every super chat that you send. And other content creators have jumped in line and been like, okay, massa, I'll let you have 45%, blah, blah, blah. I feel like we're providing content for these people. They get money from the ad revenue, but then they also want the gifts too. So that was a little bit much for me. So I have never accepted, except remember, it was years ago, years upon years ago, when I was in the DMV area and I was looking for a hat, like this really cute winter hat that I ended up getting. And I was driving around trying to find this hat, and you all were sending super chats through. The hat was only $20, and people were like, "Oh, I'm gonna sponsor your hat." So like a few people sent through the money for the $20, but by the time I got it, it was a little bit more than $10, and I was like, "Wait a minute, where's the $20?" Right? I mean, I know it's only 20, but they take whatever it is that you give. Like if you give $500, YouTube is taking 45% of that, which is like $200. So I decided from the very beginning, early on, to just do Cash Apps, right? And I also decided to have the comments that people comment on the screen. And I have a very disturbed person right now who is attempting to get my attention by creating all of these different profiles. And hey, first time on my live, creating all of these different profiles to comment and troll on the page. And I'm just like, this is ridiculous. So I have always wanted to get, since I started thinking about an app, I've always wanted to get the comments off of the screen and have them controlled. So there's four different reasons why I'm making the app: the community, the comments, the Cash Apps, and the next one is, oh, how did my mind just slip just now? Let me see, the community, the comments, the Cash Apps, and it just slipped right out of my mind. I don't know how that happened, but it happens. But the community. Oh my gosh, there was a fourth reason. Oh my gosh. So the comments are, oh, yes, submissions. So you all would submit videos to me for me to react to, and they would be in all different types of email addresses because people are writing to me different places on the net, writing to me on Instagram, TikTok, here, there, everywhere, on my website, in different email addresses. And so I wanted to get those into one place, right? So also some of the other things that I've been thinking about, so I surveyed some of the people behind the scenes last year, and they said that some of the things that they wanted was an MP3 club so that you all can listen to some of my hypnotherapeutic MP3s inside an app. And so we're developing an MP3 store inside there as well. And also a store for you all to be able to buy product whenever I have any, as well as keep up to date with what it is that I'm doing, whether it's a retreat or whether I'm live. That's another thing. So when I'm live, you're going to get a notification. So the text notification squad is going to be replaced by the app so that you are in one place. You get the notifications to your phone without an additional cost. So like right now we have to pay for text to go through, and we also had a scare. So here, let me put the link for the survey in here. Oh, that's not the link. Give me 1 second. Okay. So I just pasted the link for the survey. Hey, Bethany. So there's the link for the survey right there. Please take it. 19 people have taken it. So 3 more people since I've been live. So you can go over there. You can open it in a new browser. If you're on your computer, you can just click the link, open in a new browser while you're listening to me. So part of the reason that in the app is quite the investment. I noticed that there were a few different weaknesses with my platform. One of the weaknesses is the comments on the screen, the Cash Apps going through a third party. What else? My store, the MP3s, the community. So I want us to have like a community that's safe from all of this stuff that's going on online. So the app is also going to replace our Telegram group behind the scenes. And so it's going to replace the Telegram group, it's going to replace the text notification squad, and it's going to replace, it's going to privatize the comments on the screen so that anybody who wants to comment on the video has to comment through the app. Also, it'll be a lot easier for you to send Cash Apps. And when you do send a Cash App, there's going to be like a graphic on the screen. So when I'm live, the app is going to show that I'm live, and only people who are at the lowest paying tier, which will probably be like 99 cents a month or something like that, but something really low to create a paywall so that only certain people's comments are able to show up on my screen. Because I'm tired of the trolls. I feel like as long as there's a small barrier to entry, that'll cut down on a lot of the trolling, which means that, we will be having less block parties, but I think that that's a good thing. So what else? If you have any questions, please ask me now. This is the survey. Please take the survey. If you see this video after I'm live, you can take the survey. So this is option 1 right here. So this is option 1. This is option 2. This is option 3. This is option 4. This is option 5. This is option 6. So there's 6 different, you see how this person is on the screen talking about some, here, let me add this person to the block list. Please, let's not try to let's not do that. Let's not try to promote whatever it is that we're promoting. So, hey Mag, how are you? So this is the area to choose which option you like best. It's probably better if you look at this from your phone so that you can see how it will look in a phone, but you can also look at it from a computer and just imagine that you are on a phone. This should also be a web page. Oh, Crystal can't wait for the MP3s. Yeah, so one of the things that I'm doing is this summer I'm refreshing my hypnotherapy certifications. I'm doing my certification at a different school. They have a more Eastern approach. So I'm already a certified clinical hypnotherapist. And so I want to refresh my training. And so I'm going through a whole new program that is very intensive this summer. It's 9 to 5 every single day for a few months, right? And so I'm supposed to be practicing in this new technique. You know that when we have our retreat, there's a lot of hypnotherapy. So that's one of the things that I've been wanting to do, is to just refresh my knowledge base of a new hypnotherapeutic model. So I'm looking forward to that. Hey Robert, did you take the survey yet? Hey Shantea, did you take the survey yet? Please take the survey. Just tell me what you like about the design. And then give me 1 second. Let me take this off of the screen so that I could look at some of the responses. Okay. So here's some of the responses. I'm a knockout fan of the Tonya TKO show. 18 people said yes. 1 person said maybe. Potential app user. I would like to use the Tonya TKO show app. 15 people said yes. 4 people said maybe. Look, I gotta know. I gotta know. So the design that most people are going for is, okay, I'm not going to tell you which one of the designs most people are going for because I don't want that to influence your choice, right? So here, the question is, what made me choose the design above? 1 person said NA, another person says it was really pretty and professional. The professionalism was awesome, easier to read, nice layout, the images. I like the image on top that can hold the user's specific profile image along with the name of the user. I also like that the announcement and explore. Okay, I like the organization of the app and it's clear and easy to see what is offered within the app. It was eye chasing. Okay, they chase you. Oh. I have to make sure that okay, so another person just submitted, so 20 have gone. Okay, so Robert is busy. Okay, attractive and user friendly. The representation brought out unity, peace, and the go-to for information pertaining to the app. Safe space for Black women. I know that's right. Okay, second choice. So the second choice is a little more divided. And so these are features I would like to see in the app. 1 person said NA. Another person says your short skits with your interaction with Dusty's. You know what? I need to do more. I need to do more. Thank you for that reminder. 1 person said topics clearly defined. Another person said the ability to watch all of your videos from all of your channels, the ability to watch the live videos from the app. Ooh, okay. That's something for the programmers because I was actually not going to have that feature in the app because there's so many different platforms. But I probably have to figure that out, but that's good for the developers to know. That's what people want. I like how the options under Explore are concise and easy to navigate. Everything looks good. Live videos, meditation MP3s for quick grounding or relaxation. I know that's right. It looks like it covers the things that come to mind for me: music, words of affirmation, and SLL quotes. You know, I was thinking about creating a book of the best self love lessons. I was actually thinking about that. Like the best self love lessons that we come up with. I was thinking about compiling all of those into like a booklet. So let me know what you think about that, because I feel like the self love lessons that we give on the shows, some of them are just so good. Okay, any feedback, NA? Keep up the great work. I've been a knockout since 2021. Your channel was my saving grace during the pandemic. Thank you, Tonya. You're such an amazing human being. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So, the demographic of sex: 99% of the 95% of the people are female, 5% are male. Age range: the main age range is 35 to 44. The second main age range is 45 to 54. See, my audience is older for some reason. Then the next age range from there is 25 to 34. And then the last age range is 55 to 64. Okay, and then which race or ethnicity? So we have Black or African American. Then we have multiple ethnicities, and we have American Indian or Alaskan Native. Oh, interesting. Thank you, Veronica. I appreciate that. All right, so I feel something going on in my body right now. I started doing these meditation tapes that have like these binaural beats in it called Gateway. And it has begun to regulate things inside of my body, also changing my hunger and full response. So that's really interesting, because I'm feeling myself being full. I just finished eating, which is something that I don't typically get a full in my stomach feeling after I eat. So that's really interesting, because the gateway tapes supposedly kind of balance things out on the inside. So that's interesting. All right. So, 20 people have submitted their answers. So I would really love it if you two could submit your answer. Hey, Peer Together, did you two take the survey? I would love for you to. They're saying that they can't wait for the app. Thank you. I appreciate that. I can't wait for the app too, because I really want to shift the platform. I do need to make more videos. The developers need to figure out how to create a way for the videos to be played in the app. Because that wasn't something, because I was like, oh, people can watch it on different platforms. Why do they need to see it in the app? But now people are asking for that. And I'm like, ooh, yeah. So, okay. So 21 people have submitted. So I'm just looking forward to seeing some of your answers. It's open and available for you all to do now. I appreciate you all being here. What else is there? If you have any questions, feel free to ask now. I'm here live on the air, and I have a paper that's due tonight, so I'm going to be getting back to the paper. And you know what? Maybe I can ask you all this question, right? Because I'm struggling with something right now, and I kind of need some advice. And this is a small broadcast, so I would love some of your advice. All right. Are you all ready for the question? And let me put this on the screen so that I know which one of them is my favorite. And the one that's my favorite actually has not been chosen. So, uh-oh, Veronica has a class, and hubby's gonna come get her if she don't get offline. Well, girl, go, go. So this is one of the things that I'm kind of struggling with right now, right? So tell me, I could use any advice that you all have for me. So I'm in grad school right now, and I'm getting my master's in psychology. And it's an amazing program. I get to learn so many things that I love learning about. Last week, we were talking about the brain. This week we're talking about anxiety. The week before, like every week, I'm writing a paper, and the paper is like a reflective paper on the readings of the week. And so I've learned so much about different things. There were some things that I did which helped transform me as a human being. And so I'm hitting it hard in school all week, right? Thank you, Catherine. I appreciate it. So this summer is the summer that I'm getting the surgeries to fix the issue that I'm having right now with my kidney. I'm also getting a secondary surgery. So I have two surgeries planned for this summer. So they should be, thank goodness, small surgeries. I should be getting a stent for the first procedure, and then they have to take the stent out. So I'll be having three procedures this summer, right? I'm also having a milestone birthday, turning 40, the big 40 again, right? So I'm right? Shh, right? So for my birthday, I want to do this thing called a Vipassana. A Vipassana is a silent retreat. So I'm either going to go to India or New Zealand because India has the largest retreat center. New Zealand has a small retreat center that's really scenic. I'm going to apply to both of them, see which one I get into. So I'm going to be doing a 10-day silent retreat from my birthday, which the silent retreat is going to be from you know what, I'm not going to give the exact dates because I'm going to be traveling. So, that's going to be personal, but it's going to be around my birthday time, right? So that's the one thing for certain that I'm doing this summer. All right. When I did a past life regression many, many years ago, I had the feeling that long ago, one of my lives was in Spain. I've also had this very deep, deep feeling that that I'm going to visit Morocco. My school is having a study abroad program. Guess where this summer? Morocco. So even though I was late to apply, I applied and they said they're going to put me on the wait list. If anybody else drops out, then I'm going to be added, and then people have the first right of refusal, and then they'll come to the people on the wait list. Okay. So that is in the middle to late part of July, right? So I feel like I have to, like, if I make it, I got to follow my calling, right? So I'm like, okay. The other thing that I want to do is I want to do this training in psychodrama. So psychodrama is this technique where you do like a gestalt chair work, where it's very powerful, especially with me being a hypnotherapist. And this technique, which was developed by, I believe his name is Joseph Moreno, Marty Seligman, Don Tomasulo, and a few other people who were like cutting edge back in the days, right? They're having a 4-day training this summer. That 4-day training cuts over into the time of the hypnotherapy training that I want to pursue, right? And then the hypnotherapy training is from June till late July, right? So I have time to do the hypnotherapy training, right? Story times to my app. Tell me more about what you mean by that. So I have the time this summer to do the hypnotherapy training, which will be from June to July, right? Or the psychodrama and only one. So I can do like one module of the hypnotherapy, one or two modules of the hypnotherapy training. And then I can go and do this psychodrama training, or I can go to Morocco. And then at the very end, I will be going for my Vipassana. So from what it is that I've told you, which of these things do you think, in your opinion, and tell me why? So there's the hypnotherapy training from June until end of July, right? So it's a 2 month training with rigorous back-to-back everyday hardcore trainings. So it's three modules. The fourth module I won't be able to do because I will be in either India or New Zealand, right? So if you can remember, so I'm going to tell you again, there's one long hypnotherapy training for 2 months, right? Or there's a 4-day training for the psychodrama. But I guess I don't have to do the psychodrama this summer. But this is the thing. I wanted to do the psychodrama because when we have the retreat, I want to add psychodrama as one of the healing modalities that we do. So I've learned some psychodrama, but I want to like really learn and practice so that when we do the retreat, I could bring the psychodrama to you all. So tell me what your thoughts are. So we have Catherine who says she's going to offer some advice. We have Elle in the chat. I'm hoping I could get some advice from her. Paired together, Robert. So tell me what it is that your thoughts are on all that I've said. So I guess I could see whether or not the psychodrama, whether or not I could learn, because it's only 4 days. So whether or not I could learn the psychodrama maybe in the fall. So I can contact them and see if they have fall classes so that I can do like the intensive in the fall. So I can do that. But what about the Morocco trip? The Morocco trip would trample right over the time of the third module for the hypnotherapy. So I guess what I can do, so stories about how I dealt with various hardships in relationships, overcoming traumatic situations. Interesting. I don't do that enough on live on air. All right. So now that I'm talking this out loud, I guess, let's see. So paired together, Catherine, Elle, what are some of your answers that you have for me? Talk to me. What are some of the answers that you have? I do need to do more of those skits. I really do. It's just been very difficult. And the skits are hard to edit because I have to I have to film my speaking parts I have to film my speaking parts all at one time. And then I have to film the other speaking parts all at that time and then cut them into each other to make it seem like I'm talking to a different person. They're just not easy. Okay, so when you say do the trip, you're talking about the Morocco trip. So to hell with the hypnotherapy training, right? Let me see. You know what? Let me see. So Alexa, the app is going to be subscription style for the paid services, but there are going to be services in there that are not paid. And then, so with the MP3 store, there'll be a subscription service with the MP3 or MP3s that you can just buy outright. So if you join the subscription service, you'll get like an MP3, 2 MP3s a week, hopefully, depending on how, because see, that's another thing. I want to redo my hypnotherapy training to help me with creating some of these. Wow. You know what? I just felt like a feeling of such gratitude that has come down my timeline from my future self. And I'm just really proud of myself that I'm investing so much time and money in educating myself and refreshing my training so that I could be of utmost service to you all. Okay, so Ella's saying yes, do the training next go round. Okay. So that's what I'll do. I will check with the hypnotherapy people and I will do maybe like 1 or 2 modules this summer and then the second or the third and fourth module next summer. And then for the psychodrama, I will Or you know what I can do? I can see with the hypnotherapy. See, but no, the hypnotherapy next semester is going to be during my grad semester. And I've already, listen, I'm halfway through my grad program right now. So I only have 2 semesters left. You see how we have foolishness? This is part of the foolishness that I'm talking about and why I want to get these comments inside my app. So the Morocco trip does sound interesting, right? So the Morocco trip is going to be a study abroad program where I'm going to be with other school and classmates, and we're going to be learning about education and equity and stuff like that. So it's not exactly my major or even my interest, but they said Morocco and I was like, "Oh, I've had this in my heart for so long." So okay. Let's break it up so that you all can answer in the comments, okay? So if you think that I should do 3 modules of the hypnotherapy for the entire summer, right? Put up a 1. If you think that I should do 1 or 2 modules of the hypnotherapy, go to Morocco, and then so here, these are the 2 options. So number 1 is hypnotherapy training and hypnotherapy training, Morocco, hypnotherapy training, Morocco, and the Vipassana. And oh gosh, I feel like I have to write this down. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. It's too much. Too much going on. Too much going on. Too much going on. Where is my thing? Okay. Okay. All right. Give me 1 second, y'all. I have to connect my okay. So here, let me connect this. Oh, I gotta open up the app here. Here we go. Hey, short. Oh my lord, it's forcing me to do a software update. I hate doing these because it can make things unstable. All right, so 30 people have answered the survey. If you come in, just go ahead and answer the survey. The link is in the description. I'll also post the link again right here. All right, there's the link. You can click on regardless of what platform you're on. It's doing an update on my reader right now. So just give me one moment because I'm going to put this all on the screen. Okay. Let me see. Is it open yet? This is unbelievable. It's still downloading this thing. Okay, so number 1 is, so the different things that I have to do is hypno, okay, is it done yet? Nope, it's only at 91%. Hypno, Morocco, psycho, that don't look right, psychodrama, and then Vipassana. Okay. So let me see if it's still updating. It's still updating. So welcome in, Nai. Hey, Rakaya. Let me write Vipassana over Vipassana. So for those of you who don't know, a Vipassana is a silent retreat, right? And so you don't talk to anyone. You don't even look people in the eyes. You're there with other people, yes, but there's no talking, there's no even looking people in the eye, there's no electronics, and you meditate, you sit and meditate all day long. And that's it. And it's supposed to be really transformative. So because I have a milestone birthday coming up this year, I'm really looking for transformation. You all know that I've been dealing with health stuff over the past year, and there's a lot of other things that are coming up for healing, things that I had been ignoring or pushed under the rug or shoved down deep inside of me, and I've been working on healing those things. This thing is still updating. Let me show details. I don't know why this has decided. I clicked that I did not want to do this now. Let me click cancel. Do you want to cancel the installation process? No. Okay, now it's at 99% there, so it's finally done. Okay. Let me click on to open this up. Hey, 99. All right. This is so frustrating. Anyway, if you're just coming in, we have a survey that is available for you to take. And the link for the survey is in the description. I'm developing an app and I want your ideas about the design of the app. So let me get this sent over to the computer. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, so let me get this. Okay, so for those of you who are helping me with my issue, this is the issue that I'm facing currently. Okay, so part of the reason, so thank you, that's a good question about Morocco. So Morocco is not in my major. It's a study abroad program, and the next study abroad program is in Paris, and it's going to be next year. So Morocco came up this year, and I figured since in my heart of hearts, I feel like I'm going to travel to Morocco. So I was like, it came up now. I felt like it came up for a reason. So these are the things that are on the list to choose between. So option one is Hypno 1 through 2 plus Morocco plus Vipassana, right? Option two is, oh, no, 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 no. Let me take Morocco off of here. This is supposed to be Hypno. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Don't vote yet. Don't vote yet. Hypno 1 through 3 plus Vipassana. The Vipassana is a given. This year I'm doing a Vipassana because it's my milestone birthday. So Hypno 1 through 3 plus Vipassana. That's option one. Option two is Hypno 1 through 2 plus Morocco. That's not how you spell Morocco. It's 2 C's. Morocco plus Vipassana. Okay. Option three is Hypno 1 through 2 plus Psychodrama plus Vipassana. Okay. And then option four, let's see. Option four would be, I think that's it. I think there's only 3 options, right? That's Morocco, Psychodrama, Vipassana. So there's only 3 options. Okay. So those are the options. Thank you so much, Rakaya. So please vote in the comments area so I can see. Should I do Hypno 1 through 3 plus the Vipassana, Hypno 1 and 2 plus Morocco and the Vipassana, or Hypno 1 through 2 plus Psychodrama plus the Vipassana? So if I am just looking at training for the, so basically, so this is what I need, right? The Hypno is going to be for, this is not how you spell Hypno. The Hypno is going to be for the retreat and the MP3s, right? So the MP3s, the psychodrama, and the psychodrama, I'm telling you, is very healing. The psychodrama, oh, this is way down too low. Let me bring this up some. Okay. Okay, so the psychodrama is for the retreat. The Morocco is because in a past life, I feel like I lived there. So I feel like this could be kismet, right? Thank you so much, Black. I appreciate that. So I feel like it could be kismet that is calling me. The Vipassana is for my own personal development and how I may change as a human being. That's not even up for debate. I'm doing that this year. So the Hypno, the psychodrama are for work and business purposes. So Reba is saying number 2. So Hypno, Morocco, and Vipassana. What about the psychodrama? What about that? That is also for my training and development. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. So let's see. So most people are voting 2. So most people are voting for Morocco. Tell me why. You know, I may be able to do the psychodrama in the fall before the retreat. So I may not even have to do it this summer. So let me, okay, so even paired together is saying number 2. Okay. So if I get accepted to Morocco, I will be going to Morocco and I'm going to contact the Psychodrama Institute and see if they have training in the fall or winter. I'm going to see if they have training in the fall or winter. So thank you for that. Okay, Catherine. Okay, so 37 people have taken the survey. That's wonderful. Let me look at what some of the results are. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so thank you to the 37 people who have taken the survey. So it looks like one person answered no, that they are not a potential app user. So you got bumped out of the survey, which is fine. So it looks like the first choice design is in the lead, and then we have a tie. No. There's a second place and then a tie. Okay. And then it looks like, hi, Tonya. Thank you for the opportunity to share feedback. I'm loving the direction of the app and the intention behind it. My top choice is option 2, and here's why. Aesthetic appeal. It's the most visually balanced and inviting. The soft, warm tones paired with the clean layout feel both modern and nurturing, perfect for a space built on healing and empowerment. Typography and spacing. Oh, okay, we got a designer in the house. Typography and spacing. The larger bold font greets you with the good afternoon, Alyssa. Feels personal and readable without overwhelming the design. It draws you in immediately while maintaining elegance. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Clear icons with labels at the bottom, many visuals of black faces. Okay. Let's see. The hello Alyssa. So people really like the hello Alyssa. Okay, what didn't I like? Nothing, nothing, nothing. I love them all for different reasons. No dislikes. Okay, so one person felt that it was difficult to understand the navigation. So the one person who felt that it was difficult to understand the navigation, can you tell me why? Tell me why you felt that it was difficult. Let's see. So what would I change? What I didn't like. So I hope the person, okay, so the person didn't like the fancy fonts. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, the representation brought out unity, peace, and the go-to for the information pertaining to the app. Okay, okay. Psychodrama is cool. My friend did a long course and it was intense. I chose two because the course is a bit short and not enough for someone insightful like you. Well, so this is the thing. The psychodrama is like an intro intensive. So I've already done one intensive in psychodrama, and this one is like the second part from the institute, which is an intensive. So then from there it goes on to additional training. So you're right, 4 days is a lot, is a small amount to give up the Morocco trip. So I can understand that. But the Morocco trip in itself is only like 2 weeks or a week and a half actually. So it's not really that long. Second choice, it looks like okay, okay, okay. Let's see. Age range 45 to 54, 35 to 44. Okay. Okay, wonderful. Oh, somebody says I'm proud of you. Thank you. That's very sweet. All right. And Pink Luck says too, because you deserve to pour more into yourself after all the work you had to do for school this year. Oh, you know what? You're right. You're right. So doing something for myself. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do? What I'm going to do is I'm going to contact the Psychodrama Institute and I'm going to see whether or not they have an offering in the fall. That way I can at least, and then also what I can do is I can read a book on some of the psychodrama techniques and just kind of expand upon what I have already learned. Because it's not like I haven't taken any psychodrama courses. I've already taken one so far. All right, so 39 people have taken the app survey, and I'm gonna get off of here. I'm not gonna stay on much longer. So if you're here right now, go ahead and take the survey if you haven't already, and then leave your feedback on that. I can already see which direction this is going, and people really like the greeting, and so I'm going to tell the designers that. And I just popped this rubber band on myself. Oh, I was doing too much. That thing did not feel good. Okay. 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 All right. So I think that's pretty much it. I need to get to doing my reading tonight because it's getting late and I have a paper due tonight. And I'm really need to be a little bit further on it than I am right now. All right, so I will talk with you all later. Wish me luck on my paper tonight, and I'll see you all in the next video. All right, thank you all so much. Go out there and love one another. Most importantly, love yourself. My self-love lesson from today's video is about self-nurturing, about creating a balance between taking care of others, relaxation, taking care of myself, and developing myself for business as well as for personal, because personal development is important. So my self-love lesson is to really think about myself when making plans, finding a balance. Because, you know, I have been working very hard over the past year, and I deserve some time to just be. You know what I mean? So thank you all to all of the people who took this survey and are taking it after this video has been posted. I appreciate that. Thank you, Peer Together. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Rakaya. Thank you all so very much. I appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next video. We may do a watch party this weekend. We shall see. We shall see. I need a submission for a video for the watch party. We may do Club Shay Shay. We may do that. I'm not sure. If not, if you need to, so behind the scenes, you can submit a video for a watch party. Thank you, Catherine. I'm glad that you're rooting for me. Because recently I've had to confront my own shadow in terms of, you know, not being fully happy for someone in my personal life that I could have been happy for. And I had to come to terms with some feelings that I was having, and I wasn't really sure why I was having those feelings. So I do appreciate people rooting for me, because I know what it's like to not root for someone, and it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. So I appreciate that. All right. Anyway, I will see you all in the next video. All right. Tonya TKO, and I am out. Peace. Go out there and love one another. Oh, before we go, your self-love lesson. You have to tell me what your self-love lesson is from today's video. Even though it was a short video, you can tell me what your self-love lesson is. So you could just type SLL and I'll read it on the screen. Right now, I'm drinking carrot juice, the juice of a passion fruit with some strawberry and some other berries like blackberry and blueberry, in it with some citric acid for sourness. So tell me, SLLs, come on, self-love lessons, everyone. Nobody's gonna put up any self-love lessons. No one? I know somebody has a self-love lesson from today's video. Well, I would hope. Okay. So Pink Lush says, self-love lesson, I will continue to pour into my health, education, and spirituality. I love that. I love that. I love that. SLL, love myself enough to continually grow, learn, and evolve. I love that, Rakaya. One of the other things that I'm going to be doing once the app is up is I'm going to be giving you all apples. You know, for the best SLL, I'll give you all apples that you can spend inside the app. So like you can spend it on MP3s or stuff from the shop or whatever. So I have to talk with the developers about that. But yes, being able to reward you all with apples for the best self-love lesson so that you don't have to have money in order to be able to navigate the app. I can also give, like if you participate and you give a bomb SLL, like I'll give away some apples for that. I take time to relax when I'm feeling tired. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I love that. SOL, I completed my employment workshop today. Well, what's the lesson in that? You have to tell me what the lesson is that you've learned from today's video. Love myself enough to continually grow. Okay, I read that one. Wonderful. Let me see a few more and then we'll jump out of here. Okay. Oh, my belly feels full. So one of the self-love lessons that I would hope that would be a takeaway for people from today's video is about making your dreams happen for you. Like caring enough about what it is that you care about to invest in it. Because I've been thinking about this app for quite some time. Like last year I had that big operation, and this year I'm in school, and the app designers are like always kind of like tapping me on the shoulder like, Tonya, you have to give us your approval for this. And they sent me all of these designs, and I was like, I know which one I like, but which ones will my knockouts like? And so I was like, rather than dealing with this all on my own, I brought it to you all so that you all can tell me which ones do you like best that you will feel most comfortable navigating through. So SLL, I have worked hard and I lovingly allow myself to rest and indulge in the joy I deserve. Yes, I love that, Peared. I love that. I love that. Uh-oh. My applause sound is way down low. Let me load my settings again. Okay, here we go. All right, there we go. All right, so one of the self-love lessons that I would hope would be portrayed is the fact that even when other people are doing something different and not really thinking about the stuff that I'm thinking about, that I am constantly in the energy of innovating, reinventing, and investing in what I believe in. One of the things that I've been dealing with and kind of struggling with lately is because I'm in school, I haven't been making many videos, and I kind of feel like my channel is like, it's like dying a little bit. Like right now we're on YouTube. There's 38 people on YouTube, 7 people on Facebook. Let me see. There's 1 person on Twitch, and we're broadcasting on LinkedIn, right? So there's a part of me that feels like certain aspects of my channel is dying. I haven't been able to make videos. I haven't been able to feed the algorithm, and the algorithm punishes us when we don't feed it. So it's like a parking meter. Like if you don't continue to make videos, then YouTube won't show and share my videos with people. So I kind of get pushed under the algorithm. And so there's a part of me that's like, okay, so this app, I mean, it's some pretty big numbers to create an app like this. There's some pretty big numbers involved, and it's pretty much a chunk of my savings, right, to make the app. And I'm making the app because I believe that when I am out of school and I do have more time, that I will want to be able to have a place for us to meet, for us to be able to talk, communicate, a place for us to have an MP3. So this app is really about a design that I have built in my mind for the future, not for what exists right now. And so I would hope that the self-love takeaway from me making a video like this, asking for people to vote on the app, is to inspire you. If there's something that is in your heart to do, like an endeavor that you've been thinking about for the future, that regardless of what things look like right now, regardless of what you see before you right now, that you think about the you of the future, and that you do the things that you need to do in present day to connect the two. So that's what I would hope would be a self-love lesson for you all. Like I don't typically tell the self-love lesson that I want for you all to get from a thing, because I want you all to see the lesson made manifest, and and feel that for yourself. So I want to encourage you to believe in your dream. Believe in your dream and do the things necessary to create it. All right. So on that note, I will see you all in the next video. Thank you all so much for coming out. All right. Whew. We didn't play any music or dance today, but we did get together, so I appreciate. I'm glad about that. I don't feel like putting shoes on my feet. I just want my feet to be free. All right. Have a good day, everybody, and thank you all so much to the 39 people who have taken the survey. Take the survey before tonight is over because the developers are in another country. They're in Europe, so they're oh my goodness, they are what, 5 hours ahead? So they'll be looking for these answers in the morning. So take it tonight and pair together. I was waiting for your second self-love lesson because you know that you two need to put in two different ones. So yes, I was waiting for that second one and I didn't see it come through. So I want to see that. Oh my gracious goodness. All right. Pair together. All right. And for those of you who are just coming in right now, there is a survey for the app design that is up. And I want you all to take that and tell me which app design most resonates with you and why. And then we shall go from there. Okay. All right, you all pair together. I'm still waiting for your second self-love lesson. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. Let me see what my watch is saying. Oh my goodness, I barely got any exercise today. So I really did need to get up and dance with you all. But nonetheless, listen. Oh, my phone is ringing. Hold on. Hold on for a second. Hello? Oh, hold on. My headset is on. Give me 1 second. Hello? I'm live right now. No, I'm actually coming off. I'm doing a survey for my app design, but I'm just getting ready to get off of, so you could just hold on for 1 moment. All right, hold on. All right, well, I will see you all in the next video. Thank you all so much. Pair together. I'm looking for your second self-love lesson. You can put it in the comments, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.